biggest thing that you've seen growth-wise in that trip?
I feel like I had to be having like a pro mindset because coming receiver was kind of like natural. So when I had to go to DB, I had to learn like different techniques and like different ways to do the same, like play DB basically.
What's the biggest goal that you have for you this year since the final year?
I'm trying to have more interceptions than I had last year and more pass deflections.
Kris, what's it like going against a guy like Dominic Lovett in practice every day?
It was good because he's gonna push you because he's a great athlete himself. So going against somebody that's already good only makes you better.
What's your favorite story maybe going against him that shows just how good of a player he is?
I think it was like his first practice or something, and I just got the DB. So like we've been friends, but like I feel like we was going at it like one day like the whole practice. Like I ain't going against nobody else but him. But I feel like that made us like come closer as friends.
What's it going to be like going up against him in a game?
It's gonna be way different because like this counts, like practice counts too, but like this is gonna show on our record. So like we just gonna compete. We just gonna keep it like how we supposed to, but we ain't gonna do too much. But we gonna compete.
He was an all-SEC level player last year. What sort of allows him to perform at that level?
His work ethic, like he works hard. He don't like, not everybody shows like what they do in the offseason and stuff, but he works hard. Then he's dedicated and he's committed to like being great.
We saw you didn't test the NFL water last year. What are some things that preps you and lets you know that what are some things that in the program that they always attest to that let you know coming back will be the best decision for you?
It wasn't really like the program, but like I say, if anything, it was the relationships I have with like the people on the team that came back also, and like sprint coaches and stuff like that. Like Coach Russell, like he pushed me like nobody else, like because he came from Auburn, so I kind of been knowing him. But yeah, like I just wanted to come back and leave no doubt into this year.
What's being in the SEC? I know it can be hard on you sometimes and be tough, seeing the schedules and everything that's going on. What are some things that you like to do when you wind down from playing football, like listening to music or video games outside of the sports football? What do you do?
I really like be trying to raise my son because like football takes so much of my time, so like I'm really trying to like be there like every step of the way and just watch him grow. Cause like he's 3 years old right now, and it feel like those 3 years flew by so fast. I just don't want to miss it. I want to watch him grow up.
Obviously, y'all had a tough loss to Tennessee last season. What's kind of the motivation going back there?
Just we got to keep up with their tempo. They go extremely fast. They have great coaches, so we just have to find some way, any way how we can match that tempo at practice. We need to do that.
What do you think are some of the keys to stopping them?
Getting them not behind the line on first down, like stopping them on third down, and having our window because like we ain't gonna be able to rotate as much when we play them.
How do you guys stay in it and obviously have a very good shot at beating Georgia last year? What was the key in that game?
We just felt like we didn't have nothing to lose. Like nobody really believed in us. They was the number one team, so we felt like if anybody had anything to lose, it would be them. Because we just playing, like we're not thinking, we just playing fast and physical, and we came up a little short.
What was it as far as preparation, X's and O's, that you guys felt like would really work against this last season?
We just felt like we just had the right matchups, like during that game. Like they still won the championship, but like they wasn't their most talented team that come through Georgia. Like we just felt like some people just played that matchup good.
You guys played so many close games last year, losing them. Is it as simple as, be able, the law of averages, to turn those around to have a great season this upcoming year? Or what's the key to getting everything turned around here in the fourth year under Coach Draine?
It's basically like all the players, like the coaches is out of it, like the players have to hold each other accountable. That's what we've been doing. I'm doing the little things, like stretching more, or like getting soft tissues right, or anything. Like it's a player led, so like we just try to do all the little things we can to get over that hump.
Kris, what's it like playing in Neyland Stadium in Knoxville?
It's loud. They got good fans that support them, so like especially when they be on offense and I'm on defense, so it be quiet. But like when our offense is on there, it'll be loud, like you can't hear the play calls or nothing.
Why do you think the last couple of years have given you guys so much trouble? I mean, as much as people have against your defense, it's been able to stop other teams.
Because we haven't been doing a good job getting like used to their tempo. I say like they'll go fast, so we have to match how they go. We got to practice to that tempo and stop them on them plays.
How hard is that? How different is their tempo to where it's difficult to kind of match it and prepare for in practice?
Yeah, it's different because like I think they run a play like every 12 seconds or something like that. Like that's fast. So like we have to get out. We already know the play call, run to our spots, and execute the play. So it's a little challenging.
That game against Kentucky every year is so chippy. What about it makes it such a fierce rivalry every year?
Because like this SEC everything kind of a little bit of a rivalry, but we just feel like we always play them either at the beginning of the year or always at the end. So like we just want to win, but like I don't know, it's just something that we don't like about them. They don't like about us, I guess.
You'll obviously be in the NFL, but going forward, as of now, they're not going to be on the schedule in 24 for Missouri. Is that a game you hope when the SEC decides that permanent rivalries that Missouri will play each year?
Yeah, them and Arkansas for sure, because that's our rivalry to us. So we feel like they should play them.
Interesting for us. We haven't really gotten to know that cover Georgia. Haven't really gotten to know Dominic Lovett. What can you? I'm sure you guys have had some practice battles. What can you talk about him? What can you say about him? And the fact that you have this movement within the league where a good player goes somewhere else.
I feel like he'll bring the right energy to that team because he's never in like a bad moment, and he always like putting smiles on people's faces. Like even like. We came from losing the game when we like the next Monday he's like have a smile on his face, like he's like happy with life, and like I like to be around someone that's like happy all the time.
Were any emotions involved with seeing him leave?
Kind of, but not for me because like I always like to see dudes. I always like to see people do what they want to do. Like so, if that was the best move for him, then I support it.
I know you guys lost some of the games by one score last year, but what was the most frustrating thing about losing that many one-score games?
That knowing that we was so close or one play away from winning, or like our record or our season being completely different.
And so when you think about just where you guys can to flip those one-score games, it's not something to prove, right? Like I know that's the motto, but what is the one thing you're trying to prove?
We trying to prove that we belong in the league. That when they went to the SEC, they won the fluke. Like we trying to do that right now.
Kris, what have coaches, other people around the program been telling you guys about sports gambling and what to do, what not to do?
I really we had a meeting on gambling and about like the apps and stuff. Like I don't bet, but like I don't really know too much about how to gamble on apps and stuff like that. But I know that it's illegal and you can't do it. But so that's all I know. And NFL people, they get suspended and stuff. So that's all I've been seeing.
So they just told y'all to stay away from it?
Yeah.
Do you feel like before this last year when it's sort of become more public, like players had enough information coming to them to make a decision one way or the other on
that? I feel like since NIL came, it's like they highlighting like all the stuff that you can't do. So like you don't have to do. If you do it, like you're gonna get a serious violation or something. So like that's how I feel.
Appreciate you.
Okay.